Welcome to Jesus Possibilities Worlds, where impossible is possible in the name of Jesus. Together, we can change the world. Hallelujah. In Jesus' holy name, I have united. My dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle, all into it. As we begin to say, we want to confirm if you pass by, indeed, you are here today. Let go to our question. One young man was born within the land. One young man was born within the land. As the young man came into the age of 30, he recognized himself as the man who can take anything from you. And you will not know how did what belonged to you access into his wallet. The only man that can come to you and take anything that can fit in your wallet and own it as is. As this young man begin to be recognized within the land, is a good guy. But as he come to you, he view you in distance, as you have something important within that pocket, maybe wallet loaded with all is needed, maybe money in that wallet, anything that interests him, that he sees the wallet is no longer in the spot as it is empty, this young man will approach you and push you as he had accident. And within that 3 seconds to 6 seconds, this young man will take your wallet and put it in his pocket and apologize to you. I'm sorry, I just tripped. Everywhere he go, if he trip to you, you have zero. Only your clothes on. But anything that can fit in that wallet, he will take it without you knowing it. This young man been doing it since he was born. As he came into that age of 30, he recognized himself as professional. Himself, he recognized and believed he is professional. It is a question. As the day arrived, this young man himself went to different land to visit his friends that he used to know years ago. He know he's professional. Nothing that he can do to you, touching you, and not taking anything from you. And that wallet or anything is gone forever. What he want, he take it. And what he doesn't want, he buried with the wallet together. As this young man been doing it, he took the trip to visit his friend that he used to know years ago. They were 6 in number. But him and the rest of the people went different places, but 3 members are still together as friends. Anywhere they go, they must have one house. All of them, all 3 of them together. This young man want to visit them. He heard about them and where they are. So he went there. As he arrived, those members, indeed, they are professional. They don't just go for wallet. They go for what you and your generation can eat. They don't just go Just like that. They do the investigation first before they do or take something from you. As this young man arrived, he looked at them and noticed that these young boys are really smart. They may access into his wallet. Indeed, they are smart, but he doesn't know that they are professional as well. As he sees his wallet is loaded with the money, indeed, he came prepared to come and see his friend, but the way he sees them, he noticed that these young boys are really active. They look active. As he calculated the hour has arrived, he came at 6 and talked with them until 8 o'clock. As they brought the food to him as he's a guest, those members went outside for meeting. Today, he must wake up with zero amount that he came with. All of them agreed they have a key to get everything that they want when you're sleeping with them, or they visit you. They don't visit poor people. Only rich people, they do the investigation. So they're rich, but they still won't teach those people who believe they are smart. They won't teach them what they know. 3 of them, they know each other. Nobody know about them. But this young man, as he accessed into his own way, he recognized and confirmed is professional in taking things from others. It is a question. As the night came, they brought this young man the food. As he looked into the food, he noticed it's only him eating. He asked them, "Can you guys come and eat with me?" They both said, "No, we are full." Indeed, they have eaten. Now it's for guests. As he looked into the food, this young man that do things on his own attendant, as he looked into the food, he noticed there's nobody around. All of them left, went somewhere. It is a question. As he looked into the food, he eat on top of it. Everywhere that he eat, he just put the spoon, eating it on top. As he almost approached the bottom of the plate, he took his wallet out, took all the money out, pick up the food, and put the money under the food, and put the food on top, and told them, "I am full." It is a question. As these people came, he is full. How come he didn't finish his food? While we are full, they put that food, they put it back into the fridge. It is a question. As the night falls, this young man, they show him this is the room that you sleep in today. The room. As the night came, 3 of them come on the door and put something by the door for you to sleep until they finish their mission and pick that one up with them and take it with them. People are sleeping. As this young man feels that there's people coming, in short time he passed out. He doesn't know these members came inside. As they stripped naked, this young man took the pants out, all the clothes out. They're looking everywhere. They didn't find any. They pick him up with no clothes on. They put him in different bed. And they look everywhere in the house. Where did he put the money? They know this young man have money. But where is the money? And they look everywhere. There is no money. Finally, they find the empty wallet. And they say, a young man like this cannot come with no IDs. Young man like this cannot come with no dollar. He must have some money somewhere. As everybody went everywhere because they're active, they know where they can put the money. It is a question. My dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle, as they did all they can, they put back this young man's clothes and they put him back in the same bed. He's sleeping, he doesn't know nothing about it. And they pick up their mission and they left. As they left, three of them, they begin to speak. Yesterday, I saw him with loaded wallet. This young man, he must be really active. Those guys said no in high school. He know nothing. In everything that we do, he know nothing. I don't think so. He might be poor. As they begin to question themselves, this young man is awake and came 7 o'clock, find them awake and said, hey, you guys didn't sleep. They said, we did. We just woke up, thought to go to some business. Indeed, they're living a life and they're professional in making things happen. It is a question. As he sees, he woke up, he looked everywhere. Find out everything is not correct, the way that he put things, so he may know if somebody came into the house or into the room. He turned things different ways than the way they do things in the room. As he wake up, he find everything in right place that they do things. But today, what is happening? Yesterday, I turned them different ways. Today, they put them back the way that they used to do it. When I came to this kingdom, somebody came to my room. As he went, he told them, somebody came to my room. Who is it? Three of them began to look at each other. They know he was sleeping. How come? He said, please, I need somebody to tell me who went to my room. They asked him, three of them, how did you know that? He says, somebody came to my room. I put things in different ways than the way both of you do things in the room. But as I wake up, everything in your ways, while it was not yesterday, last night, before I slept, somebody came. One of them says, yes, I went to look if you are sleeping in peaceful manner. But I find out you turn things upside down and I put them in right places. He said, okay, I need my wallet. They told him what he meant. He said, I need my wallet. There's nothing in that wallet. Can you guys bring me back the same food that I was eating yesterday? As they brought the food, it's not warm. They brought it to him. Pick up the food, put it down. Pick up the money, put them back in the empty wallet that they just gave to him. Are you telling me that this person is smart? This young man began to take everything. It does not matter whether you are old, whether you are young, whether you are suffering. As long as you have the qualification of amount that you have in that wallet, he must take that wallet. As these four came together as four, as they went into the world, two, they live in the same kingdom. Can you tell us down there? Indeed, they are smart. Can you tell us down there? Indeed, they are agents of darkness or liars. Can you tell us? As these four went into the worlds, only their mothers and fathers backed them up, and they are good of turning things upside down. Are you telling me they are smart? Are they those leaders that you've been seeking for? They're living a fantastic life like leaders, but they don't own no job at all. They don't own no job, and their bank account is loaded every day. Is loaded. Are you telling me, indeed, they are smart? Those are the people that the world needs. Indeed, they were sent to teach people how to be somebody. Only four of them. You tell us, when they catch him, he deserves to go to jail for life. You tell us down there, no, he doesn't deserve to go to jail for life. He's smart, so he must make money. You tell us your understanding 3 or 4 questions on the row on behalf of one question. In your own way, the same way that you understand it, ask yourself question and answer it in a way that you, the only you, understand. May God bless you based on this question. Let go to our content. I will try to make it shorter. One young man was born within the land that owned a name that nobody within the land and outside owned. One young man was born within the land that owned a name that no one owned within and outside. As he tried to visit different land, nobody owned this name, and this name always bring him problem. Everywhere that he go, and there's a problem of somebody stole something, they pick him up and they see his ID. His name is thief. His name is thief. Is steal. That's the name representing. He make things happen that you cannot do. You must be thinking maybe you need 1 hour, but this human being view it and make it happen this way. That is the name that it represents. Thief. This name cause him problem anytime that he represent his ID, where there is a scene, such as somebody stole something. Everywhere that he go, as long somebody stole something somewhere and run into that location, as the police come around and they're asking people, we're looking for somebody who just run here, who stole something, is the thief. Have you seen him? They both say, no, we didn't see him. Can we see your ID? As they're going to find the ID, the same name they're looking for, like they're looking for somebody who just stole something. His name is thief. As he says, his name is thief. They say, you are the right person that we've been looking for. The name, we believe you do things under. And this young man is so distant from doing things under that name. But as he represents his name, they say that's exactly the same human being they were looking for, while the right one just run out. It is a content. And he sees everywhere that he go, or every land that he go, as long the police sees his ID and see him, thief, they don't want to know the last name. They say it's exactly the same human being, whether it's you, whether it's not you. You are the one. This name you may do things under. As the day arrived, it is a content. This young man himself was working with a lawyer. Not just a lawyer. This young man represents his name as lawyer. If you know the definition of lawyer. As they were walking toward them, young man is so good. This lawyer know him. But this lawyer is beyond lawyers. Even with this evidence, he can do things that you can be amazed. As they were walking, somebody came in front of them running. As he accessed two of them, they saw the human being running. As two of them view the person they know is wearing an orange jacket and white shoes. Two of them, they look into each other. As they begin to walk a little bit, three police arrive. And they ask them, did you both saw anybody that just passed by here? They both confirm he just went this way. Two of them. And they say, what? So he just went this way. They said, okay, can we see your ID? The young man said, no. I am going somewhere. The person you're looking for just went this way. As they begin to force them, that lawyer is quiet, is not saying anything. Is recording everything. When they were coming, and how did they respond, is recording everything on his pocket. Is quiet. As both of them are seated, two of them is quiet. Can we see ID? He said, let me tell you, the person you both are chasing is just run this way. They told him, can we see your ID? He said, let me tell you, I'm sorry. I'm not the one you're looking for. Neither. This young man is recording everything. He wants to make sure they don't own that job. As this young man sees as time is running, he took his IDs out. As they sees his name, they don't want to call it. They told him, what is your name? He said, my name is Thief. And they say, that's correct. You are exactly the same person. Just run this way. You just said it, and you are the one. This lawyer is quiet. He said, excuse me. What did he do? He said, his name is Thief. He said, yes. What's wrong with the name? He said, his name is Thief. So he might be the same human being that you both said. Just run this way. He may do things that amaze human being. He said, that's correct. That is his name. Officers, can I see your name? As they begin to represent their name, one of them, his name is Bastard. As he sees the name as a lawyer, he said, can you please call your name out 3 times so that I know who owned that ID? As it came to that young man that his name is Bastard, he said, that's correct. You should avoid to add others to your problem when your name is not comfortable for you to call it to the public. You should be scared of representing your name to others. You both don't deserve to be officers. As he begins to have to represent himself, they know this young man never lost any case. Whether his client is wrong, he make it happen. As long you come to him, he will make it happen for you. As they heard his name, officers begin to be shaken. They know the lawyers can never defeat this young man since he was born. He know how to turn things upside down. What happened that make us meet today? My dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle. This lawyer told them, you must call everywhere in the station. Do not offend any public. Again, do your work. They say somebody just run from here. What is the job? Is to support officers. What did you do? You came to turn things upside down because you have power. Today, your match is here. As they begin to beg, this lawyer told them, the only way I can forgive all of you, you must kneel before this young man and tell him your name, confused human being. We are really sorry. As 3 of them begin to kneel, apologizing to this young man named Thief, they advertise the young man everywhere. People look at him. He's innocent. But as they look into the ID, it costs him too many trouble. Every month he goes sleep in the cell because of his name. As he noticed, name is the problem. And this is the last minute. He left the town and went to different land and changed his name again. My dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle, all into it. Indeed, you have a name and it's causing you nightmare. You don't want to know about it. Indeed, your land have a name, but that name is making them being disrespectful. Everybody was in the land or in the world disrespect that land because of the name. One person, that name, that land. One person, that name, that child. One person, maybe two. Change your name if it's causing you nightmare. Change your name if it's causing you trouble. May God bless you. May God bless you. The way you change it is for you to pray for your name to be clean. Your name, you need to pray over it. That is changing. As your name begin to shine, even dreams will be updated. Hey, may God bless you. Bye-bye for now. Bye. Welcome to Jesus Possibilities Worlds, where impossible is possible. In the name of Jesus, together we can change the world. Hallelujah. In Jesus' holy name, I have united my dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle, all into it. As we begin to say, we want to confirm if you pass by, indeed you are here today. One young man was born within the land. As he sees age has passed by, his name is Smart. This young man came into the age of 25. He represents his name. His name is Smart. Indeed, nothing that you can bring to him that don't have no answer. His name is Smart. Nothing that you can bring to him that needs solution, that cannot find an answer. His name is Smart. As years has passed by, this young man moved up into the age of 30, is still representing his name. As the day arrived, this young man came into the age of 30, is still holding his name as Smart. As he sees bank account is loaded beyond his expectation, he went and buy himself a location, make it as a kingdom. His name is Smart. As everybody heard about this kingdom, they begin to move into that kingdom because there's peace in that kingdom, well protected. Nothing can harm you if you are in that kingdom. As he sees, is recognized over 500 people under his care. It is a question. As the day arrived, 3 members from different towns went outside and robbed everything from people, 3 of them. As they run, people are chasing them. They find out there's no safe place, only that kingdom. As they came into the kingdom, people looked for them and they could not find them. It is a question. As they seek, they could not find them. They find one human being that was driving them. They didn't tell him they are going for a mission. As they caught the human being, they asked him, "Can you tell me those people's name?" He never heard their name. "Can you tell me how do they look like?" He saw them that day. The lady went into the jail because of them. They were looking, asking everybody. Nobody know them. As one lady got pulled over while she was driving, she went inside the jail. They live in that kingdom. As they asked the lady who is in jail, what happened, what brought you here? He said, give people a ride. At the last minute, they came and they say, let's run. And I have no clue what I should be running about. All I did, give them a ride. And here I am. Those people killed 2 people. The young lady asked a question. Can you tell me the location? As he says the kingdom, he say, hey, that kingdom, there's only one man who have authority in that kingdom, but he's not a criminal. As they begin to ask about this young man, everybody know but police. As people came to him, he looked at them and said, you guys smell like police. People said, yes, we are police. And how did you know? He said, yes, I know. What can I do to you? They said there's somebody in jail or something, she know nothing about it. And that scene took place in your kingdom. He looked at them. His name is Smart. He said, let me tell you, go and come back in 2 days. If it's happened in this kingdom, I will know them. It is a question. As Smart went down, one phone call, they know those people. That is his kingdom. How they find those people, he called them and said, I need all of you to report yourself to the police. They told us Smart, if you are going to say such again, whatever is going to happen to you is no longer our problem. In short time, Smart, look at them, that they are serious. At the turn, they tried to leave. Smart told them, everybody, even dead, know me. If you don't report yourself within 24 hours, I will come personally. As they heard about this young man threatening them, one of them took a gun and shoot Smart. He killed Smart. In their presence, they see the young man dead. Smart, everybody within the land, they like him. Everybody, inside and outside, poor or rich, they like this young man. He can give it to you the same way that you come. He give you special advice that you can never go anywhere. And his name is Smart. This young man been living. He came back again. People see him is dead. As they left, they know that he's dead. Those police came back 2 days later and they found him seated in the same place. And they asked him, what happened to you? He said, I'm okay. But yes, today, I'm not here to tell you who is that person. But tomorrow, I will text you all the information. And go there, and you will find him. And if you come 1 minute late, you will find me. I'm the one that holding him. Police thought it a joke. This young man named Smart went into that location, making sure that they're not going anywhere. As he sees them, those members saw him. They remember he's dead. How come? Young man came and told them, you both seated. They sit. They say, you're dead. He said, that's what you know. My name is Smart. I have 7 lives. What I lost on the road, I'm not here to tell you. My dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle, how are you handling that education today? Do you give them good confirmation and you make them feel good as they see the last man? How are you handling that education? Yes, you have suffered by going to school. It is time that you completed what you have done. But how are you handling that smartness today? Do they come and you give them good confirmation? You know it and you tell them exactly as you know it. You tell us down there, my education is to help them. You tell them down there, my education, my suffering is not for anybody to get help on my ways. You tell us your understanding. Let go to a small little content. One young man was born within the land that his last name is smartest. As he sees, nobody call him smart without putting a smartest and without him confirming that that is not my name. As people begin to know him, they call him smartest. That is his name. As the years has passed by, this young man came into the age of 22, still responding to his name, smartest. Any time that you proclaim and call him smart, he say, hey, you call me smartest, not smart, just like that. As years has passed by, this young man came into the age of 30. People are still calling him. People who forget, they call him smart. He said, hey, you are not talking to me. My name is smartest. My dear father, this young man went into the world that his name is smartest. As you begin to ask him questions, you offended him. And his name is smartest. As you begin to ask him, I want to go to this location. Do you know it? Have you ever heard about it? He know nothing. As you begin to tell him to do something for you, it will come halfway. Nothing that you can say or asking him a question without a fight. He believe any question that come out from different form, it is a threat. Or somebody is looking down on you and he represent the name smartest. In your education today, you are too tall. In your life today, as you begin to look into your country, you are too tall. As you begin to look into the people today, you are too tall. Nobody is higher or taller like you. Nobody can speak or do things the way that you do things. They cannot do or say something that may change their life. To you, education is confusing many today, and you are one of them. Education, no matter how high or how tall or how far we got it, we believe we are too tall than others while we know nothing about them. Share and subscribe. Share and subscribe. Again, speaking to you in a dry land, Mr. James, my way down at Jesus' possibilities, worlds. We stand for love and what under shall be on top in a ways that you may not understand. This is why today you come, view it and not subscribing it. View it and not saying anything at all. Share and subscribe. Bye-bye for now.